Okay guys, here we are again. By the end of this section, should create a progressive bar like this. A progressive bar like this. As you can see, it's working. It's working a progressive bar like this. So that's it. You have to move it. You have to drag it. It's drag. You have to drag it. You have to drag it. We'll be using series of methods to create this particular transition, this particular bar. Okay, once again, my name is Emmanuel, and in this channel, all we do is teach from scratch to professional how to be a creative designer with series of software. Right now, we are on Figma. And if you are new to this channel, welcome. If you are returning subscribers, thank you for staying tuned. Without further ado, let's get started. If you follow our last video we dropped, if you follow the last video we dropped, we stop here. We're able to create this and we're able to create this from the last video. You can check the video out. Now we are trying to create a progressive bar today. Now I will ignore all this, and on my keyboard I will press Ctrl N. Ctrl plus N, that's for a new design file. Ctrl plus N for a new design file. Now on this new design file, I will want to take from scratch as we usually do. So let Figma load up. It's loading now. Look at that loading bar. One day we will do something like this. But for now, let's stick with the progressive bar. This is also a progressive bar. This is a progressive bar. This is a progressive bar. So let this thing load up and let's create our own, own unique progressive bar today. Let's create our own unique progressive bar. Let's load up, and that's it. Now the first thing you love to do, or you want to do, is let's draw our rectangle. Yeah, I know this is not the normal way we used to walk around this thing, but voila, just follow up with me, and let's create this thing. I'll use width 600 over here, and the height to be 64. That's big enough. Yes, and I will change the radius from 0 to 20. Nice one. I will change the color to 40, 40, 40. Meanwhile, you can use any color you like. This is just me using my own personal color. You can use any color you like for this. The next thing is you are going to create your brightness button, or you create any button, or you leave it like that without even creating any button. Now go to your icon 8, install the plugin icon 8, and if you don't know how to install the plugin, you can tell me in the comment below so that I can create a short video on how to install this plugin. Now we're going to search for brightness. Okay, and this is the brightness we'll be using. I'll pick this and I'll drop it here. I'm very fast because I don't want this video to take too much time. Then our icon, we're going to change it to 50 by 50. 50 by 50. Nicely done. You drag it here. It's at the middle and somewhere there. The next thing is I'll click on this particular rectangle and I'll press Ctrl D to duplicate the rectangle. I will drag the rectangle out and I will change the size to 465 by 15, something like that. I'll bring it here. It's at the middle already, and I'm going to change the color to C2. Okay, this is lovely. So I'm going to click on this, the 2, and I'm going to align. We're going to align horizontal. Now after align horizontal, I'm going to highlight it once again and align vertical so that we can have a perfect shape. Next thing is to move it a little so that it's not too much, and somewhere around here is okay. The calculation is the x-axis is minus 227 while the y-axis is minus 88. So the next thing is to create an ellipse, which is circle. Press that by pressing 0. You do that by pressing 0. Hold your shift and release. Now I'm going to change the circle to 25 by 25. Enter. I will change the color to blue color. I will change it to blue color, which is 0793F. Once again, no. 07 our 0793 FF. Let's see that. Yeah, that's it. It's FF. I was trying to, okay, and that's it. I'll duplicate the circle by pressing Control D. Okay, and I'll come to my width again. I'll make this 40 by 40. Nicely done. I'll bring this one down, and I'll bring the circle, this particular circle here. I will change the color of that to my, I'll change it to my, let me just pick the color here. Let me pick it here. So, and that's it. I'm going to highlight the two vertical and horizontal and vertical. So the two are together now. I'll group it by pressing Ctrl G. Please note all this. I think I will need to change this color. I need to change it to black. Yeah, let's use black so that it can be obvious. Or let's use our background color. So that it won't be too black. That will be 1E. Oh, I think you are see here 1E as the color of our second circle. Now, the first aspect is done. If you get it to this level, congratulations, you are doing well. Now you highlight everything and you convert to component. Right now we are already going to, before we do that, let's create our inner line by pressing Ctrl D. You duplicate this rectangle, and I'm going to adjust. And I'll put that here. I can even change the name to inner line. Yeah, so that we will know that that's the inner line. And I will change the circle of our inner line to blue, because that's our progressive bar. Now, if we get it to this particular level, congratulations. What we do is bring our shape 50 by 50, our rectangle 600 by 64, our circle, the big one, the small one 25 by 25, the big one 40 by 40, the inner line, which is the white one, that one is 465 by 15, and we have another one right here that we are not showing yet. It's just this inner line. It's just there for now. We reserve it, we'll still use it. Now you highlight everything from here, and you come here and convert to components. After this, you add variant. Now when you add that variant, double tap to pick your circle, hold your shift and move it. When it shows you the first line, drop it and come down here. Just drag your Drag your inner line a little bit. Come down here again, add another variant, come inside, hold your shift and drag. It's going to tell you when to stop itself. That's it. Let's stop here and drag your line inside it. Come down here again, add your variant. These are the steps of transition. Let's drop it there and drag it. The distance is always 27. I don't really notice that. Drop it again. Let's go down a little so that you can see this. And come inside. Drag. When it's 27, it's going to let you know. Drag the line. Drag the line. Come back here. Add another variant. Drag the line. 27. You stop. Click on the line. And let's go. Click on this again. Go inside by double tapping. Drag 27 and drag this. Your bar is looking good already. Your bar is looking good already. Let's move up a little again. All these are the steps. 27. Yes. So drag. Let's go again. Double tap. Move. And that 27. I think 2 to go. I have 2 to go. Tap again. Move it. Double tap. And that 27. Yes, 1 to go. That's an error. Move this. Click on it. And the very last one. Move it. Which is the final. Tap and drag. If you get it to this level, congratulations. The next thing we are going to do is what we call prototyping. We are going to try to communicate the variants with each other. And how do we do that? If you look behind your design here, you see what we call prototyping there. So let's click on this. Be mindful. You click on this group button, not on the bar itself, because we are dragging this, not the bar. So you click on this and you click on the plus icon and drag it here, or you click on plus here to add iteration, and you're going to change this to drag because we're using drag this time around. It's moving forward, not backward. I will kind of change this to auto animate, and I will change this to quick, so that to give us some kind of smooth animation. And from here we can just keep going. Please always remember you are prototyping this button. That button is what you are prototyping. Change it to drag. Go inside this. Change this to drag. Change this to drag. So when you drag this, what I'm trying to say is when you drag this forward, change to variant 3, variant 5, variant 5. Change to this when you drag it. That's what you are doing. So I will say, okay, drag this here on drag. Just change it to on drag. The setting is saved already. Let's go again. Here, change this to drag. That isn't drag, not click. Click. We will still do the one for click, but not now. So let's say on drag. Click on the group icon and say on drag. Just change it to on drag. Make sure it's changed. Double tap and change it to drag. Drag. When you miss any of this, the transition will have problem. And change this to drag. Now one more thing I will do is I will say I'll return this back, and I will say on drag. Why am I doing this is because if bar always go, you can go forward, you can decide to increase the volume, and you can decide to reduce the volume. So this will reduce, this one we are doing will reduce the volume, while the first one will increase the volume. I don't know maybe what I'm trying to say. So change this to drag, change this to drag, change this to drag. While doing this, I want to tell you thank you for every support you've been giving onto this channel. It has been a grace. You know, I don't know if I deserve it, but the love you are showing to me is giving me this kind of joy. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. So you keep on changing it, you know, the same method. Just change it to drag, change it to drag, change this to drag. That's what you are doing. Change it to drag. And let me check for this. Is it on drag? It's on drag. So change it to drag. Okay, our work is done. Our work is done. Now let me reduce the size. Now this time around we are going to create a frame by pressing F on your keyboard, or you just, you know, let's create something like this, and you go to assets, bring in your bar. Now beside your share button here, click on the play, which is present. Click on it, and your bar is looking good. Let it load up. It's loading already. This bar is what we call bar on time or after delay. On time or after delay. Let's finish this up before we can touch it before I close this section, or because of those people that can't stream long video. See now, our bar is working. See, it's working. Our bar is working, and the transition is, the smart animator is doing a very good job. There is an issue here. Let me use my hand to see. Okay, there's an issue here. Let me check it. 1, 2, 3. There's an issue on this work. Let's check it out. 1, 2, 3. Let's go inside, and let me see. Okay, see, this one is on click. It's supposed to be on drag. Are we together? So let's go back, and let's drag it again. 1, 2, 3. It's going. 4. See now, it's going now. So you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful when you create animation, and it's lovely. It's lovely. See. Now let's reduce it. See that bouncing effect is giving me some kind of joy. It's giving my tummy gululu. So see, this is how to create a progressive bar. This is how to create a progressive bar. So that's it. Now on our next video, I will show you us quickly on how to do this on time. It's going to move itself without you dragging it at all. So that's it. Personally, I'm challenging you to try and get the movement. Let it move itself. Try if you can do it yourself. Let it go by timing. You can use after delay, and if you're using SD, you use time. If you're able to do it, let me know in the comment section that you've done it, and share the picture with me in the comment section. Thank you for sticking around. I am humbled to serve you. Thank you.